Hello there and a very warm welcome to another edition of Channels Beam. I am Victor Matthias. Now Nigeria has been ranked 181st out of 189 economies covered by a recent paying taxes survey by the PricewaterhouseCoopers and the World Bank. Now this is a decline from 179th last year. But that notwithstanding, Nigerians still bear a burden far too much compared to the taxes they pay. So our focus today on the program will be to find out the burden Nigerians pay in terms of taxation, and we will also be visiting a proposed bill that has sent Nigeria's social media circles into a frenzy. But first, let's take a look at the trending topics in the past week. The Kogi State supplementary elections came to an end with the new candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Yahaya Bello, defeating the incumbent Idris Wada to clinch the #1 seat in the confluence states. Similarly, Bayelsa State residents came out and voted for the person that will lead the state for the coming 4 years. Well, those were the trends. Let's now begin the online conversation.
Taxation has a tool in terms of wealth creation and employment. It's recognized as a very, very important tool for national development and growth in most society. However, the issue of taxation has been a problem in Nigeria. Reason be that it is related to the illicit financial flow that we are experiencing in Nigeria. So if the problems facing taxations cannot be addressed, it will be very difficult for we as a nation to address the issues of illicit financial flows.
If we're able to give away $2.9 billion annually for tax holidays, imagine how many schools we can build. Imagine how many more kids we can give free education. Imagine how many more teachers we can employ. Imagine how many more policemen we can train, equip, and employ. Imagine how many more nurses, how many more hospitals we can build with this. This is what we need to do. We have existing laws. We need to tighten them. If those laws cannot provide to plug the gaps, the loopholes that we currently have, then we need to quickly put new laws in place to ensure that Nigeria can collect the tax that is due to her.
I'm saying that it's the implementation of those laws that I think is the problem. We do have, good laws in place, but we need to empower those, the organizations, the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the state boards of internal revenue, empower them more to be able to implement those laws, because a lot of people don't, they get away with not paying taxes in this country. That is a fact. And we don't have enough enforcement. We don't have enough enforcement mechanisms to ensure that people, don't evade taxes in Nigeria. That is a fact, and that goes, it means that our institutions need to be strengthened further, so that both companies, individuals, it makes it more difficult for you to get away without paying your taxes.
There are many programs and policies that we can put in place which can actually address this issue, as well as some of the policies we're putting in place to address issues around money laundering and around terrorism. Some of these initiatives include what we've started with the bank verification number, which attaches all the information of people to one identification number, which is biometric, so that one account that is opened by someone in different banks is consolidated, and we can actually attach that bank account to the person. Another one is through which we can address this issue is the TSA, which is the Treasury Single Account, which actually ensures that when revenue authorities and governments collect money, they actually remit that directly to the CBN. If all of these are done transparently, we should be able to capture and get enough information on people's information, both corporates and individuals, to ensure that anyone who is actually earning funds flowing through the bank accounts, should also be made to account for the taxes on those profits.
All right, just hold it for a moment. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back shortly.